If I were to start an AI agency from scratch, step by step, this is what I would do. I am going to cover three things: why, what, and how. Why should you care? Why AI agencies are the next big opportunity? What is your niche? What tools to use? How to get a client? And as a bonus, what happens after you get a client? Let's begin. Why? Why should you care? Why do you need to learn that, okay, AI automation agencies or AI agencies are the next big opportunity? Why do you have to learn that? Why should you care at all? It gives you confidence in the sales calls. That is really important. When you show up with confidence, when you show up what you have is valuable, when you show up knowing what you have makes real difference in a client's business, the amount of power that you would have, the frame you would have getting into that sales call makes a ton of difference. So the next section you're going to watch is actually taken from one of the lessons from the course. Let's watch that. Before we even go there, let's talk about why should you listen to me. If you don't know me, my name is Mani and I have been running my AI agency for the past 14 months and I've documented my whole journey here on YouTube. And recently I have closed a 6-figure deal. I managed to upsell a client from $300 product to $5,000, $15,000, all the way till 6 figures. So I know what I'm talking about when I say this is what I would do when I start my agency. If I start something new today, these are the steps that I would follow for sure, because I have learned a lot in these past 14 months. Is this perfect? Not at all. Not even close to perfect. There is always room for improvement, but knowing what I know from the past 14 months, this is how I would do things. So let's talk about why AI agencies are the next big opportunity. Why AI agencies are the next big opportunities. Small businesses are going all in on AI. A study found that 75% of them are looking to bring AI on board, and 65% are telling their employees to give it a shot. I mean, if we actually go in, I linked some of the articles that we can actually read. This is a new study in Canada, the SMBs. The new data from Microsoft really shows that there is small businesses are next in line to reap the benefits of AI transformation. Because if you look at this charts here, the rate of adoption, 78%, this is our opportunity. 78% of the SMBs are looking to implement AI, and 65% are encouraging their employees to use AI. So now we are talking about not just the businesses, but employees themselves. So this is also a great opportunity for agencies that are focusing on education and training aspects also. So investment, there are a lot of investments are going on in AI. So the main use cases of AI in SMBs, 52% are virtual customer service assistants. That may be a chatbot. You might have heard Klarna's AI being able to work 700, being able to replace 700 customer service reps. That's 2/3 their customer service workforce. And 52%, like the stat says, whether that's chatbots, AI assistants, voice assistants, all of these will be hot in the next few months. 47% in time saving in work. So you save a lot of time. 34% image and content generation. Content generations are huge. Again, this is lining up perfectly for what we offer as an AI agency. Virtual AI assistant, whether that's chatbots or voice agents to these time saving automations, whether that's onboarding automation, which saves 30 to 40 minutes each client they onboard. So 34% on content, and these are AI powered content generation systems which can be easily put together on make.com. So you can read all of this. The training component is also huge. 50% of the companies have already conducted some training on AI. 41% of SMBs conduct training on AI constantly. So imagine you start a YouTube channel, you start a personal brand on LinkedIn. Let's say real estate is your niche, AI for real estate. You would be an AI guy for real estate, and this is a huge opportunity. Anyone in real estate wanting to learn AI will come to you. So that's going to be people that have personal brands in AI and a sub niche are going to excel. Mark my words. And AI is rocket fuel for getting work done. This is the same stat that we have seen earlier. 64% of businesses think AI will boost their productivity. This is a Forbes article. I don't want to go in there in depth, but 77% are concerned that AI will cause job loss. Wow. Okay, these are some excellent stats, guys. You have to go in, spend some time on this, because being knowledgeable in the trends, for example, the rate of the KPIs, the amount of KPIs that we are improving, saving 46% of time or 52% in the customer service efforts, all of these numbers gives you confidence when you jump on these sales calls. And when you know what you have is truly valuable, the negotiation it won't be a question of value. Once you know you have something valuable, it will always be a question of whether they had money. If they do, they buy. It's again, if you look at this analogy, if someone is selling a Ferrari for $10,000, would you buy it? Yes, it's a no-brainer, right? So your offers should be like that. And AI is taking care of boring stuff so you can focus on the big picture. These onboarding, social media automations. If a business is spending 90 minutes on onboarding one client, we can totally eliminate that process and do a one-click onboarding and save them around, in the 90 minutes, we can save over 1 hour, 75 minutes, or even 1 hour each client. If it were taking 90 minutes, it would only take 30 minutes if we implement our automations. So I have seen that happen in real time with clients. This is amazing. Clients would love that kind of time saving. Customer service is getting high-tech makeover, with chatbots becoming more sophisticated, helping businesses chat with customers 24/7. It's like having a tireless customer service rep who never needs a coffee break. And all of the chatbots, at least 70 to 80% of the chatbots that we have built over the last 14 months is based off of customer service, that client facing. And we found statistics where, let's say we are building a chatbot for a car dealership, a used car sales dealership, and most of their customers, more than 50% of the people, browse their websites at night. They don't have proper information, proper frequently asked question section. They won't be able to cover everything, and they have ton of cars there, and they are leaving a lot of money on the table. So when we present a solution, for example, a chatbot which is available 24/7, it's like a mini salesman on your website, it will be a game changer for businesses like that. And for real estate, where the lead value is way higher, it's in tens of thousands or even hundreds of thousands for those businesses, getting 3 to 4 extra leads by implementing our chatbot solution would be a huge profit. They would instantly ROI 2 times, 3 times as soon as they get one client from our solution. So customer service is huge. AI streamlining all sorts of business processes. Businesses want to see results fast, looking for AI solutions that can deliver short term, tangible value. Again, you can read the linked article here. I don't want to go in. AI plus automation use cases are getting hot, 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 as they say, for sure. Because the amount of inquiries that I get when they hear after my AI audit, this is what I can do for you, when they actually see my proposal, they are blown away. We are blowing their mind. Not literally, but people are wanting to improve their business process. They know that AI is here to stay, and they want someone knowledgeable like yourself and myself to guide them. Okay, this is how you leverage AI. AI is a buzzword for them. Some people are scared, some people want to jump on board, but they don't know how to start. That's where you and I come in. And the KPI that I'm talking about here is how much percent of customer service tickets are you reducing. My first customer, for my first case study, we were managed to bring down 75% of customer service tickets. And we have lead generation. How many leads are you generating? Again, real estate example that I told you. And lead nurture. What is lead nurture? Let's say someone signed up for a webinar, someone signed up a call where it's a high ticket sale, and you want to nurture this client. You can have AI send out personal images, personal emails. One, two, you can have AI call this prospect 1 hour before the call and make sure, hey John, you have a call in 30 minutes or 1 hour. Are you still going to make it? Or does so when you make that confirmation call, you are getting that quick confirmation, say, and the chances of them actually showing up will be way higher. So that's the KPIs that you need to be tracking. And the real need for AI know-how, with nearly half of businesses struggling to train people to use AI tools effectively. Great opportunities for agencies to offer training and support services. This is going to be huge in the next 2 years, guys. The best time to start your AI personal brand or AI YouTube channel, AI LinkedIn content generation was 1 year ago. And the second best time, today. Start now, start small, do something, post something, because this is going to be huge. There would be AI person for real estate, AI person for e-commerce. There will be people making content, offering training, education, e-learning around AI will be huge. Businesses, there is real need, and that's one of the reasons we are focusing a lot of creators. We are working with agencies and creators to implement AI. We are teaching fitness influencers how to leverage AI in their whether that's creating an AI persona chatbot or a voice agent or lead nurturing. Again, we're generating plans in tailored plans even for low ticket packages. The possibilities are endless, guys. You have to select a niche that you have a bit of experience in or interest in and go all in. You will not regret that. Cybersecurity concerns, with all this new tech, cybersecurity is hot topic. So more and more agencies can differentiate themselves by incorporating these, because for example, when I talk to my clients, this questions about data comes up, and I say we put a lot of thought into data and the privacy, the risk compliance, all of that stuff. I have a master's degree in cybersecurity from New York Tech, so I know what I'm talking about. And it is, you don't have to have a master's degree in cybersecurity, but when you say we do use tools that are GDPR compliant, HIPAA compliant, or we we put thought into how we handle our data. All this stuff will make a difference when someone is working with you. So industry specific AI solution. AI is being applied across various industries, including e-commerce, healthcare, manufacturing, tech, telecom. For AI automation agency, there is a great opportunity to offer customized AI solutions tailored to specific industry. This can be any industry, guys. We are going back to that, selecting a niche, being an influencer around the niche. So most of my modules, the next modules, the lessons that you see will talk about how you can attract more people. I mean, outbound is great, outreach is great, but establishing yourself as a personal brand and people being able to see you as an subject matter expert is really important. And what I mean by industry specific AI solutions, and as an example I mentioned business in a box, is when 6 months ago we pivoted our offer to include AI growth infrastructure as opposed to one chatbot, one workflow automation. For example, if we are working with a plumbing company, what we would do is, okay, we can build you a customer service chatbot, we can build you a reputation management where someone, once a job is done, we ask them for a review. If they select 5-star, we will route them to the Google My Business page and ask for a 5-star review. But if they leave a 1-star review, we route them to our own website where they can leave feedback and we get it. So reputation management, you'll have it. And AI voice agents, whenever someone finishes a job, AI will call them and get feedback on how the person did, all that good stuff. So there are a lot of solutions within our service offerings that will be beneficial, that the person or the business owner doesn't really know. You have to educate them, you have to walk them through, okay, this can save you 70% in customer service, this can increase your leads by 20%, 30%, this will increase your reviews by 2 times. So when you have all of this, when you actually lie down the plan and the KPIs, the offerings in a business in a box offer, that picking niche is really important, as you can realize. So that's what we are going to cover in lesson 2. Now, welcome back. Let's discuss what should you know. What is your niche? That is really important. And I have the perfect plan for it, the perfect playbook for it. Alex Hormozi's $100 million offers. I do not believe in reinventing the wheel because there is already a perfect framework that everyone can use. Why try to figure out everything when we have a really good solution staring in our face? So I went ahead and followed his guidelines for all my offers, all my choosing the niche, etc. So let's go back to my lesson. So let's break down how to choose your niche using Alex Hormozi's strategies. He basically specifies 4 criteria to select any niche or industry that you want to work in or target, whatever. So pain, growing, spending power, targetable. Pain is all about identify a niche with significant pain points that AI can address. One example that he would give out is a student, in a class of students, a professor would ask, okay, to have, assume you guys have a hot dog stand and you want to, what would you need to make this a huge success? And students were giving all kinds of answers like secret sauce, the secret recipe, tasty hot dogs, and fresh quality meat, all of that stuff. But professor said, no, hungry crowd. No matter how, I mean, if they are reasonably good, you don't care how tasty it is, how awesome it is when you are feeling hungry. So a hungry crowd is what you need to make a hot dog stand or a business successful. So pain is really important to make your, whether that's customer service, we will discuss that further in this section for sure. Growing, ensure the niche is expanding, has future demand for AI solution. Think about newspapers, they're going out of business, and newsletters or newsletter generation, e-magazines, all of that stuff is huge, and AI can help there a lot. There is the spending power, target industries that have financial resources to invest in AI. This is really important as well. If you choose a niche that is always struggling, or always, if their margins are too low, 5%, 10%, they don't really have too much money to invest in AI and expanding. So be mindful of that. Targetable, choose a niche where you can easily identify and reach decision maker. With the tools that we have today, everyone is on social media. We have LinkedIn Sales Navigator, tools like Taplio, tools like Apollo, cold email. So this has gotten easier in the past few years, but it's still important that you choose a niche where you can reach people relatively easier. Find where it hurts. Let's talk a bit more about pain points, because for example, plumbing or reputation management is huge for local businesses, service businesses. Customer service is also, they will receive calls day in, day out, almost 24/7. Something breaks. It's important to have an AI, intelligent AI, to answer those questions, schedule appointments. It doesn't make sense for human to sit there, take that calls 24/7, even on night shifts, for tasks that can be done by AI more efficiently. So plumbing, any service business that, for that matter, you need to identify what is their pain points. For example, e-commerce, there is cart abandonment, inventory management, customer service. People, any time of the day, they want to talk to someone about how their order is, where the order is. So if they want to open a ticket, find some info, we got all of that covered in our AI services. So make sure they have a pain. Make sure the market is growing. Again, we talked about pick a niche that is expanding. Few niches, as an example, content creation, e-learning or education is getting really big. E-commerce, everyone and anyone is talking about drop shipping. Shopify stores, fun stuff, definitely growing. And real estate is evergreen, as you know. Follow the money. High value markets, go where the big spenders are. Real estate have really deep pockets with high customer value. Each deal is in that 5-figure, 6-figure range. So absolutely, we can think about healthcare is huge. Dental clinics, I worked with a couple. We worked with a primary healthcare clinic. And hospitals, we didn't have a chance to just yet, but it can be huge. They have a lot of pain, lot of solutions we can offer. If you do manage to leverage a personal connection or get a presentation in, if you can talk to a decision maker about the AI, it would be a really big win. Big e-commerce players, again, AI for customer service, order tracking, product recommendations, cart abandonment. We got all that covered with AI. So bring your A game. This is important, guys. Reach out to people that, like I said, reaching out to people has become way easier. I wanted to replace this section with bring your A game, because you need to know your stuff. With this book, what happened was everyone started talking about Grand Slam offers. Everyone is promising the world, but only 20 to 30% of the people are actually delivering these results, are actually capable of results. If you promise them something, go find someone who can do the job. If you are not capable of fulfilling it, even if it costs 100% of what client paid you or even more, you have to fulfill on that, because it will hurt your reputation, it will hurt the niche in general. Everyone would start saying, okay, AI automation agencies, they are not professional. They promised me this grandiose thing, but they haven't done the job right. So that's why it's important to know your stuff, or partner with someone who knows their stuff. Partner with a developer. Gear up. You got to make sure you got the tech, tools, a team to deliver these services. Again, it's all interconnected. Sign up for free trials, do demos, whether that's Vapi, VoiceFlow, Make.com, Zapier. All of those have generous free plans or free trials, very minimal, till you get the demo product out, prototype out to test and get that first client. Success stories. Rack up quick wins, low hanging fruit, and build a highlight reel of success stories. This is important also. My first cold email campaign, I had this testimonial where I was saving an e-commerce store 70% of their customer service tickets. So it's, again, once you have that testimonial in any niche, you can leverage that to get more clients, more appointments, all of that stuff, more leads. AI automation agency niche selection. I made an Airtable for you guys, so you will get this whole document under module 1, and you can go in and check this the Airtable. Like I said, you can check the tables. There is scoring criteria, and if you go to actual niche, you can talk to AI and figure out, okay, what are all the niche that would meet these categories, and you can actually write the market pain points and the growth potential. We have the status, for example, neutral. If you pick this, okay, once you click the link, you need to copy the base first, and once you add the base to your Airtable database, that's when you will be actually able to edit the whole thing. I already have it. I don't know why I did that again. But growth potential, dying, low, neutral, high, really high. Financial capacity, you can include that 5-figure, 6-figure range, all of that stuff. And one great thing I love about these models is you can actually have in-depth analysis. All of these tables are linked, opportunities, niche, challenges, and you can really have an AI, a chatbot like Claude, to help you with all of this. So if you have any questions regarding the Airtable, it is straightforward. You can look at the niche name, description, what I just explained, the pain points, growth potential, financial capacity. Once you actually write those things down, you will see, okay, if you think e-commerce is really great, think about all the pain points that would come up. If you don't have an experience with the niche, you should talk to people who does, and this is a really important step that you shouldn't skip. Once you have the niche, we will go to the next module. So make sure you play around with this Airtable, and do let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you in the next one. Now, from that section, I hope you have gathered how to actually choose your niche, because you can have a ton of criteria, not just 4, but 4 is really simple. Really, you can basically rate it low, high, medium, and give, or even rate it on a scale of 1 to 5. That's why I haven't edited the fields in the Airtable that you see here. I left it as is because it's up to each person. Okay, do you want to score it from 1 to 5, or you want to add long sentences as to why, what pain points they are facing, or regarding spending power, there are always tiers of industries. That is a small business, a medium business, a large enterprise. You get the idea. Even though when we say niche, there is definitely tiers of people or segments of that industry that you can target. So I leave it for your imagination and your choosing on how you would edit that worksheet. So I need to pause here for a minute. You have been going through some of the courses or different kind of videos from the usual setup. The things that you've been seeing is from my AI Automation Foundations course, module 1. I jump into what my offer is, if you look at the actual offer that I shared with my high ticket client, that 6-figure deal, how I was able to manage that, pitch that offer. I break down everything in this module. And if you are looking for resources from my last video, this is where I post all of the resources in this paid school. So let me shamelessly self-promo for next minute or two. I have been working on this for a while now. For the past 14 months, I always thought myself as a learner, and I wanted to try things, experiment things, and that's one of the reasons I started my AI agency, building $1 million AI agency in 30 days video series, where I would give out all the templates, all the documents that I produce over the course of 30 days. And I did that challenge for 25 days. You can see all the videos that I've been posting. After that, what happened was, even though the challenge initially made me 8,000, 9,000, every month after that was only 3,000, 5,000. I was struggling a lot, that I could not share what I was learning in YouTube because I was struggling to make ends meet at my agency. I could share my struggle and do that, but it felt like I was chasing two rabbits at the same time. I didn't want to do that. But once I focused on my agency, once I pivoted from this standalone offers, building one chatbot or one automation, to actually providing an end-to-end solution, that business in a box offer, the agency is never the same. I went from a struggling $3,000, $5,000 a month agency to $25,000 a month agency in the span of 38 days. The reason I could do that is I was productizing 70 to almost 60 to 70% of the work from the templates that I've gathered from the work that I did in the past 14 months or so. So I am planning to give everything, all the templates that you see here, templates that are listed, and more every week in my paid school community. And right now, today, we are scheduled to launch as we post this video, and the first 52 members that would join will join at $52 a month. And price you join is price you keep, and price is going to, I'm not sure what the price is going to be once we hit $52 a month. We haven't even launched yet, but people are messaging us, and 5 members already joined asking for the link. This is definitely more than just the templates, the resources. You get real support. For example, we have twice a week calls. Every Monday, every Friday, I personally join the call and answer your questions. It's not like some coach is going to join and they answer the question. I outsource everything. No, I don't do that. I will be in the calls every Monday and Friday answering your questions. And we do Every 15 days, we do 3-hour service hackathons where we vote on a project and build and improve upon it. So everyone in the community can share that service offering. We can provide that service in our business. So we have all of these. We have accountability buddy system where we match you with someone who is close to your time zone or in your time zone preferably. As we grow, we are thinking about new ways how to make it more fun, provide all the value, all the info, all the knowledge, all the resources that has helped me over the past 14 months. So I'll see you inside today when we launch, or 2 weeks, 4 weeks from now when you finally decided to waste your time. So let's go back to the video that we were discussing. So what tools to use? 6-figure AI agency, tech stack, and know-how. So these are all the tools that I have used at my agency for the past 14 months. Have really good community. If you're lost, you join them, you get help. For my personal brand and content creation community, I'm using Skool, ConvertKit, Taplio, Tweet Hunter. So these are great for the organic if you want to be an AI guy for real estate, or if you want to be an AI girl for, I don't know, e-commerce, you want to build that personal brand. These are the tools that I would recommend and use. And you don't need all of that. Only tools that you'll need to get started, in my opinion, if it was voice flow. If it's chatbots, I would recommend voice flow. This is the video that I did 3 months ago on voice flow. It's 3 hours long. It will cover 4 different tutorials which you'd get in my free school, that I will also link that in this school, the paid school. There is an update video coming this month, so they have made few changes from that past video that I did 3 months ago. And Vapi is my favorite. This has been a game changer at my agency. Ever since we started working with the Vapi, we went from $5,000 months to $25,000 months. So Vapi, in this video, in the first 1 hour, I talk about Vapi, how to build Vapi dynamic assistant. I should have finished a 3-hour video just how I would for voice flow and post it on YouTube, but what happened was, and give templates in the paid community. That's important. We have about 5 to 6 dynamic or not dynamic workflow automations or the prompts. There are a ton of resources for that video. The reason it is not ready yet, we found out that a week ago, or I think it was 3 days ago or something, Vapi actually deprecated functions and started using tools, and over 60% of my video discusses functions. It is minor change, but it still affects and confuses a lot of people. For that reason, we decided to stop that video and redo the whole thing where I do functions. So it's coming soon, probably this week. Meanwhile, you can watch any Vapi video, dynamic voice assistant. There are a ton of tutorials, a lot of helpful tutorials on YouTube for sure. Make.com already has an academy that they spend some really good time to make this awesome courses for everyone to learn. As you can see the reviews here, people are enjoying this. So I would suggest, why reinvent the wheel? Why should I sit here, record 6 hours, 7 hours, make course when it's perfectly done by Make themselves? So be sure to check that. Airtable is a great tool to have. Fathom for recording calls, transcripts, all of that stuff during the discovery calls and sales calls. Loom Video is, once I found, I will actually transcribe the whole meeting, the discovery call, and then take it to AI and have prepare a proposal, a really good proposal that is based on what my service offering is, what the client needs are, and we will find the gaps and synergies and do a grand slam offer that's tailored to a particular client. And I break the whole thing down in Loom video, showing if you implement this, this happens, this is the cost, this is what I'm charging, are you interested? So it's a no-brainer offer that we do. So that's for the tech stack. That concludes the what section. Now I promise you won't be seeing any of the coursework. I won't be teasing that. This is the most important section in my opinion. How you get your first client, how to get a client in 7 days. I literally did a video on that, a 2-hour video on how you can sign a client in 7 days, start to finish. I strongly recommend that you watch that. What I haven't shown you in that video is an actual checklist for the client acquisition plan. The 7-day AI agency client acquisition plan. Day 0, you do this. That is before the actual week starts. So day 1, first 50 reach out. You reach out to 50 people, the swarm audience, and set up LinkedIn sales account, sales navigator account, building your LinkedIn prospect list. So the amount of emails that you should send, the emails, all of that stuff. Every day you have things that you need to check out, things you need to. This way it makes more sense when you pair this with the lead CRM and the automations that we are talking about. It is, I mean, if you really follow the system that I laid out, if you really follow the plan that I was showing in that video, getting a client in 7 days is really simple. It's not easy, it's simple. Everyone knows what they need to do, but so few people does what it takes. So you need to understand that it's knowledge is one thing. We can give you a plan, we can maybe hold you accountable in paid communities, but at the end of the day you need to do the work. You are responsible for that. So if you put in the work, I 100% guarantee you would see results. And this is the plan that has helped me get my first client in 7 days, not once but twice. For first time I did with warm audience, and the second time I did it for a challenge, which is cold audience through LinkedIn. So it works. Finally, we are at the bonus section. What happens when you close a deal? If you watch my how I closed $132,000 deal for my AI agency, I talk about 2 documents. When I sign my client, I have something called client journey flow, and also a consulting log. Let's talk about the consulting log first. In the consulting log, I record their name, email address, their Google Drive, and deliverables. I use Alex Hormozi's framework for creating offers, and I have it as a prompt in my AI assistants. Once I have the conversation with them, I would get the list of ideas or the list of products that I can build, list of services that I can provide to the client. So as you can see, this is a really comprehensive list, and this is one of the actual consulting log, actual potential deliverables that I send out to one of the clients. And we also have, I don't want to go into the offers and teams section because I'm providing this document for my paid community, but I also have dedicated questions for offers. Okay, what are you offering? What is the price point? Do you have an upsell and downsell? So when they say they have an upsell and downsell, then that's good. If they say they don't have a upsell or downsell, we instinctively know that they are leaving a lot of money on the table, because not everyone is a premium client that's willing to spend 6 figures, or Not everyone low ticket client that only wants to buy 5,000, 1,000. There would definitely be high ticket clients for any market. So for that reason, we come in, we look at their value ladder. Okay, you need a downsell, you need an upsell. When we are doing this on a regular basis, when we help client identify the gaps in their services, we will keep selling them, upselling them. So that's where the client journey flow comes in. So this is a client journey flow where by mapping out each stage of the client journey, you'll be able to streamline your onboarding process, deliver exceptional value, identify the gaps, the tasks you need to delegate. This gaps is different, the gaps in your service delivery. Let's say you are struggling a lot with building automations or voice assistants. That's a gap, and you don't even realize that until you write the step. Okay, this step, this happens. I need a client success specialist who onboards people. I'm bad at onboarding. So gaps, you will see the task that needs to be delegated. You will see the team members that you need to hire. You will identify opportunities for upselling and retention, because okay, 2 weeks into the client starts working with us, we will have a coaching call, an offer call, or a team call where we talk about, okay, how can you improve your sales, marketing, or a deeper AI audit, a comprehensive AI audit. So whatever the case may be, once you have all the steps listed out, it will help you scale your business so fast. I actually have the whole thing mapped out for an AI agency on how it would look like a coaching business, or someone, let's say my AI agency, how I would do stuff. I won't be sharing all of that, but to do this exercise yourself, you would start with what are all the services or products I'm offering, and what is the traffic, how are we finding clients, what is the sales process look like, what is the onboarding process, what is the delivery, how do we handle payments, how do we offboard them or upsell them, and how do we collect testimonials, how do we ask for referrals, all of that stuff. Every single step where the client enters our world to project completion and beyond, because beyond is important. We still need to get referrals, we still need to get testimonials. So client journey flow is one of the important things that you can do for your business, and it will help you scale faster than you ever imagine. So if you make sure I know this presentation is already long, make sure you watch my previous videos to really understand and get an idea on how you can start and scale an AI agency from start to finish. So this is more of a supplement video of what already exists on my channel, but in coming days I would break down each aspect of it. For example, marketing, I haven't really covered much about marketing. I just showed you a LinkedIn method and a Taplio, but there are other ways like cold email. That's once you have a testimonial, cold email makes sense. We will discuss that in coming weeks, and I wish you all the best. Watch my previous videos and finish this checklist, get your first client, and I'll see you on the inside.